Here's my artist tip of the day. You need to look back at your 2025 numbers and go through it with a fine-tooth comb. I didn't want to do this, but my husband insisted that it was important for me to get really, really clear about where I was spending my time, my money, my resources, and where I was making money. So I went through this at the end of 2025, and now I am set up for such a better, more successful 2026. I'm talking figure out where your money is coming from. Is it from commissions? Is it from a certain collection? For me, last year was all about the shells. I look at all of my categories. Now I have jackets, table linens, home decor. And while my jackets sold like crazy last year, I have to look at the costs. And when you start adding up the cost of ads that sold those, the cost of somebody to write the emails, the cost of the actual inventory itself, the cost of the tariffs since I'm importing them from India, it's not as good as it seems. It seems really great on paper, but when you're actually looking at where you're spending your time and where you're spending your money, you start to see what actually works for your business. And it might be okay for you, and it was for me, to try new things and experiment and be okay risking a little bit of that to see if something really popped off. But at the end of the day, I have a much clearer picture of where I have the best success and where my margins are the best. And it took me like 2 days to go through this, but it was such an important exercise, and I urge you to do the same for your art business, because it's only gonna set you up to be able to focus your time, your energy, and your resources on what actually is moving the needle.